are going to be building our next Dreamzzz sets. We've got a lot of them built so far for this drop. There are 8 that are going to be dropping, and we've built 5 of them. We've got the smaller ones. We got Logan the Panda. We got the Cat Motorbike. We got Izzy's Dream Animals. And then we've got some of our bigger ones. We have Cooper's C-Rex, and we have the Never Witch's Nightmare Raven, which is my favorite one so far. It looks super cool. So today we will be continuing these builds. We are going to get going with this one, Mateo and Z-Blob the Night Mech Battle. Big set, looks pretty cool. So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Thank you everyone who is here in person in the chat. Great to have you. Hi TJ. Hi Kate. Welcome in. Great to see you guys here live. If you are watching on the replay on YouTube, make sure that you hit that notification bell, subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you are alerted next time that we go live so you don't miss any of them. Because we have some good times in here on these lives. So let's dive right in with our next build. How was Disney, Kate? It was so awesome. It was a great time. I thought going down to Disney for just a 24-hour quick little trip, not even 24 hours, less than 24 hours, going down and back on the same day, I thought was a little bit crazy of us to attempt, but it turned out to be super fun. Yeah, it was a good time. I'm glad that we did it. And the VIP tour that we were invited to do was, I don't know if I would say that it's worth it for everyone, but it was very nice because it's basically like you get unlimited lightning lanes, essentially. Like you're taking on all of the rides, like super, super cool. So yeah, it was a good time. All right, so here's what we're building today. Big mech. Looks like we've got 6 minifigs in it, including some little dark creatures on there. So let's see how many bags we got today. Bag 1 and our instructions. Oh, heavy instructions. Okay, I guess that makes sense because this one has got 3 options to build, so the instructions are going to be pretty hefty. 2, 3, 9, 10, 11, okay. 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 12 bags. Put them back in. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. This is kind of why I like these new boxes, because I got a little tray that I can put my extra bag while I'm working. Hello from Brazil. First time here. Came from Instagram. Hey, welcome in, Louise. Great to have you. Great to have you in from Brazil. Welcome. Yeah, so depending on how many sets I've got, I try to do these live streams as often as possible. It's a good time, so glad to have you. Hope you keep coming back. Make sure that you have subscribed so that you don't miss the notifications next time we go live. All right, let's see. Looks like book 1 is the base, and then this one you actually choose between different books for which version you want to build. We'll probably end up doing just the main one, even though version number 2 does look pretty cool. Or is that version number 3? I don't know. Let's just get to it though. Let's build the base section with book 1, and then we can decide what we want to do later. And then we got a little sticker sheet here. I guess actually not that little. Pretty good number of stickers. What, 13, 14 stickers, something like that. Love that satisfying rip on these paper bags. It's so good. How the Hogwarts build ongoing? Hogwarts build is taking a back seat for the moment while I do all of these new sets that are coming out. We'll keep building more in the future, but just gotta make sure I'm doing these new releases before they actually release, right? Oh, let me move that. Version 2 looks cool. I think so too. There's some cool looking versions. So we'll see what ends up happening with these. So far, all of them that I've built, I've done the main front cover of the box version. I feel like I should probably keep doing that just so that I can make the reviews all be of the main version. and not have some that are like different versions, but we'll see. We'll see. Hi, TJ. Hi, Kelly. Welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. Let's get Mateo's little like slime canister or whatever this is. I'm not actually sure. Get this on here. I love that they use this little like Emperor lightning piece on this little gun thing here. It's a good detail choice. Okay, there we go. There is Mateo, right? What's his name? Yeah, Mateo. There he is. All right, let's get it going with the rest of the build. How much does this one cost? That is a very good question. This one, did I write it down somewhere? I don't remember if I wrote it down or not. Let's see. My desktop. Where did I write it down? Oh, there it is. I knew that I had it in here somewhere. This set, releasing August 1st, and $130. Battle Mech? Yes, $130 for this one. And it looks like it's a pretty big set. So $130, not a bad price for this set, it looks like. Doing good. Looks like a number of new Dream sets. Yes, Kelly, 8 actually. 8 that we've got right here. We've been trying to build them up slowly but surely. So we've gotten the T-Rex, a cat, a little animal, the panda, the big Nightmare Raven is over here off camera. Yeah, they're going at it pretty hard with these Dream sets this time. Looks like going to be a good drop for August. We've got these ones, and if you're here in the US, August also is going to be the drop date for a lot of those Jurassic Park ones, or Jurassic World ones that, you know, they released June 1st for the rest of the world, but for some reason in the US, well, North America actually, not just the US. For North America, we had to get delayed until August 1st. So there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out in August. 130 is a steal, right? I think so. It's like a big set. It's 12 bags. I have arrived. Welcome in, Jess. Good to see ya. We're working on this set that, I don't know, there's not really a lot of room to put it up here. Mateo and Z-Blob the Night Mech battle. We're going to try to get as much of this guy done as we can. today, but I may, unfortunately, have to take off a little early. We'll see. We've got a tour for our new business. We need to go give a tour for someone tonight, and Tyler wasn't sure if he'd be able to make it happen with his work schedule, so I might have to drop out and do it. 3 weeks till Bumpy. Yes. Getting closer and closer to Bumpy. Where did I put my Bumpy? Oh, he's over there. He's by the pirate ship. That makes sense. Hey TJ, hi Star Wars, how you doing? Welcome in. Good to see you. Been up to anything fun lately? Any good builds? Whoa. Whoa, missed some stuff. And it looks like this one might be the most customizable of any of the Dream sets so far. It looks like we're only getting like 2, maybe 3 bags of the base stuff, and then all of the rest of it looks like it's gonna be the options that you can build. Normally it's the other way around. Normally you build like a lot of the base section, and then the options are just a little bit at the end. Like halfway at most. Oh. Well, how did I miss that? TJ, I can't wait. My birthday is on I'm assuming Monday. Oh yeah, there you corrected Monday. And I'm hoping for cash so I can buy more Lego. I think I have an issue. Doesn't sound like an issue to me. Just sounds like you know what you like, and you hope that you can get more of it with your birthday money. That makes sense to me. Hi TJ, what are you building today? April, welcome in. We are building this Mech from Dreamzzz, Mateo and Z-Blob the Knight Battle Mech. Yeah, that's what we're building. We'll see how far we get through it. If we get far enough, we'll start with the next or the last smaller of the Dreamzzz sets. It's another one of the Never Witches Ravens. The Never Witches Nightmare Creatures is what it's called specifically. Oh, that one's got 3 options too. So actually, the first few of these that I built only had 2 options, but it looks like a lot of the Dreamzzz builds do have 3 options. This one's got 3. Izzy's Animals had 3, and the Nightmare Creatures has 3. So seems like that's a little bit more common than I thought for these Dreamzzz sets. Got it. Yeah. Glad to have you in, April. This box is getting a little bit in the way. I think I'm gonna put the box down. What one costs $20 and what one costs $200? Kate, the $20 one is this one, the cat bike. I think there's a few others that are like 25 or 30 though. So like there's several that aren't too much. And the $200 one is this one. Very large set, Castle Nocturnia. This is the big one. It's probably going to take a while to do that one. The price goes by how many Lego are in the box. What is it, like 10 cents per Lego? So that is a, wait, what the? That, for me, I think that's a good way to estimate how much per piece is a fair amount. So about 10 cents per piece is usually right around the mark where if it's any more than that, it's overpriced. I would say that's like the minimum. Usually a set you want to be even less than 10 cents per piece. Usually you want to hit like 7 or 8 cents per piece. But if there's a set that's 10 cents per piece, that's about where we say it's pretty well priced. Now that does change depending on the theme, because some themes are just more expensive. And sometimes the piece count is thrown off if you have extra large pieces. Like if you have one of the Jurassic World sets that have like the big molded dinosaurs, those things are like one piece, but they're huge. So obviously one piece of that is going to cost than one piece of this. So it's not an exact number, but yeah, typically around 10 cents per piece is usually what I try to look for. And that usually ends up being a pretty fair guess. Why do we have these extra pieces that we shouldn't have? Oh, that's why. They go down there. Okay, well I can add those on easily. That's good. So yeah, yes and no. 10 cents per piece is usually a good average to look for, but some are more, some are less. You said Eternia makes me think of Herman. Like Harry Potter or Disney cost more, right? Sometimes the sets that they have to do licensing for will cost more. Even then, usually 10 cents is about what we look for. But that's for like licensed sets, yeah. Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, usually about 10 cents per piece is still a good average. Really, it's the ones like if a set has a giant dinosaur in it, or if a set has a motor or lights or those kind of things in it. Obviously, a motor piece is much more expensive than a plastic brick. So those are the things that will throw off the price count the most. Oh, we got Evil Mateo. Is it Mateo? Oh no, it's Mad Teo. Mateo versus Mad Teo. He-Man. Okay, that makes more sense. Is there an Eternia in He-Man? Oh, it's Castle Nocturnia. If I said Castle Eternia, I misspoke. It's Castle Nocturnia. But yeah, Kate, in general, sets that are licensed, Harry Potter, Star Wars, Marvel, they will usually cost more, but even those are usually still sticking close to the 10 cent per piece average. Okay, Mad Teo is here to ruin everything. Evil Mateo went on the ground. Oh wait, what? Right here? Yes. Oh yeah, I never watched He-Man. That was a little bit before my time, April. That was not something in my repertoire of shows. It wasn't much before my time, just a couple years before my time. Sticker 8. Okay, getting our first sticker on this set. Oh, well, just clicks right into place there, doesn't it? Nice. Okay, we get sticker 1. It was a joke. You had just dropped him, but you picked him up. Oh, okay. Okay, sometimes while I'm building, I just like get so focused in, I lose track of jokes. So the ambassador is back. Yay! Hey Looney, welcome. Great to see ya. Long time no see, TJ. Yeah, Kaden. Hey, how you been? What you been up to? Welcome back. It's great having all the people back in the live stream. I know you have beef with other alt brick companies, but have you built any fun hole sets? I have not, Jess. That is one brand that I have had recommended to me a couple of times, though. So I do think that I would be willing to try that one. Because I've had a few people mention that they're a pretty good brand. You just have to look out, because even some of the ones that are like better quality bricks are still not always honest with how they get their designs. There's sometimes some design theft going on, even with some of the better brands. But I have heard a lot of good things about the fun hole set, so I do think that is one I would like to try. How was your honeymoon and random Disney trip? Well, thanks, Looney. Yeah, the honeymoon was really good. We got like literally the most insane, amazing free upgrade ever. Like we just got so lucky. It was so cool. Like they upgraded us to like celebrity status. It was amazing. So that was super fun. And then the random Disney trip was really good too. Just been having one fun time after the other, I guess. Been a pretty good couple of weeks, you could say. How was your honeymoon? Oh yes, April, thanks. Yeah, same thing. So literally we got upgraded to a room that was like not just a little bit of an upgrade, but like 4 times more expensive than what we had originally paid for. It was unbelievable. We got upgraded to this place that literally made it feel like we were celebrities. Like, it was so cool. We had like a private driver taking us around everywhere, and these like, 5-star gourmet restaurant meals that were all included for free, and like it was nuts. But then it got cut short because of the honeymoon, or because of the hurricane. Honeymoon got cut short because of the hurricane, which was a bummer. But the hotel is very nice, and they're going to give us the 3 nights that we missed because we came home early. They're going to give us those for free when we go back. So that's very nice of them. Good. I've been getting some action figures, gearing up. We get some soon. Oh, nice, nice. Fantastic. So please read. Well, thank you, Looney. I've been working on the newsstand from Fun Hole. It's not as good as Lego, but it's definitely the best of the alt bricks I've seen. Okay. Well, I'll give them a shot. I'm always down to find some other good products. I found enough bad ones. There's got to be some good ones out there, right? Only the best for ambassadors. LOL. You know what? Yeah, I don't think that I'm getting travel upgrades for being an ambassador, but that would be cool. Maybe one day I'll be famous enough for that. Actually, no, I don't want to be famous enough for that. It was great getting the upgrade for a honeymoon, but I don't think being famous enough for constant upgrades would be a very good time. Okay, so we got this little cat sphinx looking thing. Kind of a cool little creature. It's got this little face on it, like it's like a cyclops face that I think will be very cool for making some D&D monsters or something like that in the future. Maybe when they release the D&D minifigs, I'll do more of that. Oh, and here's little Castle Nocturnia. There's a little picture of Castle Nocturnia inside this little shell with another one of our very, very cool designed little ravens. Very, very cool. Okay, so we're splitting off to the build. I think I'm just gonna go with book 2. So if you haven't seen the Dreamzzz sets before, you build the base of it. So in this case, it was a very small base. It was only 2 bags. And then after you've built a certain amount, then you split off and you can choose how you want to finish it. A lot of them only have 2 options. This one has 3. Actually, usually they just tell you what page number to go to, but this one has 3 separate books for the 3 separate models. These ones, they're just kind of like slightly different versions of the mech. In some of them, they're like very different. Like in the T-Rex one that we did on day 1, you could build a T-Rex or you could build a pterodactyl. Like the Izzy's Animals one, you could build a red panda or you could build a bird or a turtle. So like some of them are very different. This one, it looks like kind of slight variations. This one's like a traditional mech. This one's kind of like a centaur kind of looking thing, which is pretty cool. This one I really like. I really like number 4, or book 4. I really like the look of that one, but I think for the sake of the review, I should probably stick with book number 2, right? Probably. So we'll do that. We'll go to book number 2. Stupid barrel. I know, right, Jess? As you should. It was your honeymoon. It's supposed to feel special. That's really cool. Yeah, it was awesome. It was a very, very cool time. We'll get that rebooked soon. Sounds amazing. Yes, we definitely will be. We're going to get that rebooked as soon as we can. Well, not as soon as we can, because we're not going to go until next year. We're going to try to do it on our anniversary, so it's like a little anniversary / honeymoon 2.0. You should do a video comparing this mech and the Titan mech. I can almost guarantee that this mech will not be as cool as that Ninjago Titan mech, but I guess I could. I want the T-Rex. The T-Rex is a pretty cool one, Kaden. Cannot lie. They did a good job with that set. You can always go back and do the other versions. Yeah, that's true. That's true. This one, if I really want to, I can go back and make the other version of the mech. That would not be too difficult. Anniversary / honeymoon part 2 sounds like a great idea, right? I think so. It'll be a good time. See, in the case of me with those 3 ones, I would just buy 3 different boxes and just build all of them. Hey, that's a good way to do it too. I don't think the second one looks cool, like the Centaur version, but I think that third one looks the most interesting to me. I kind of like the vibe of it, but we'll start with this first one and then see what we want to do. Because you are correct, we can always go back and just do it again. Well, minifigs won. Well, minifigs, this one wins, TBH. Oh yeah, for sure. This one's got like 4 or 5 minifigs instead of 1. So yeah, not much of a contest on the minifig side of things. That was definitely the drawback of that Cole's Dragon mech, was that it only came with the Cole. But you know what? Like, that kind of also makes sense, you know? It's his mech. Makes sense that he would be the only one included in the set. In a, you know, in a way. I do the same, April, LOL. I was going to say, rebook it when you guys get your first anniversary. You got it. That's what we're planning. I took apart the 3-in-1 Main Street, and it took me 3 days to sort. I was like, what? Honestly, that is the hardest part when you take apart these rebuildable sets, is just sorting through all the pieces. Definitely can take a minute. Not always the most fun. $80 for the T-Rex is actually kind of okay. I like the scraps together look. Yeah, that's exactly what they're going for. Cooper, I guess, is supposed to be like a mechanic kind of character. So he like has got a car on top of the T-Rex driving it. So it's kind of a cool vibe. Hubby and I are reaching our 10th anniversary in 2 years, so definitely book something. Yeah, that'll be fun. Get a good 10th. Congrats. I ordered a MAFEX Homelander, so IDKF will have enough money for this, but I really want to. I don't even know what that is that you ordered, Caden. Jess, I took apart the Big Falcon Nightmare. Oh no! Yeah, that Big Falcon is bad enough to put together, but taking it apart, jeez. Yeah, sometimes it's just not worth it to take things apart. Sometimes it is, but no, sometimes not. And looks like they are securing this thing on here pretty well, which is great, because sometimes when you've got these mechs at, you know, they've got weak points at their waists or different articulation points, like the Optimus Prime. I guess he's kind of like a mech, the Optimus Prime mech, if you want to call him that. Definitely had some issues on that. Whoa, wait a second. Why is that not lining up properly? Oh, wait, there we go. So it looks like this one's got a pretty strong design, architecture, whatever. So that's good. It's not Lego, but it was kind of the same price. Okay, gotcha. I don't recommend taking the Falcon apart. I didn't have any choice, no room until we find a new home. That's fair. That is a fair reason to have to take it apart. It's a bummer though, definitely a bummer. I've seen the generic sort of Lego like at Five Below, and I don't like them. There are, I will say, I think there are some good generic Lego sets, some good alternate brick companies, but there's definitely a lot of them that are just very cheap and very poorly designed, and I would not recommend. But we were just talking about, apparently Funhole is a good version, is a good brand, so I'm willing to try it out, you know, why not? Jeez, I can't believe this is only bag 3 of 12. This is going to be such a big set, you guys. I guess 12 bags isn't the biggest set that we've done, obviously. We've done some very, very large sets, but for a Dreamzzz set, 12 bags is pretty good sized. I wonder how many are going to be in that Castle Nocturnia, because that's the biggest one. Okay, sticker 3. This one's giving me kind of Buzz Lightyear vibes. It's got those white and blue and green colors, you know? Actually, if I wanted to make a Buzz Lightyear mech, yeah, this is the exact set that I would buy. Because these colors would work perfectly. Perfectly for a Buzz Lightyear mech. Oh, I was supposed to make 2 of these? Should have paid attention. Oh, also that wasn't supposed to go on. Okay, well, let's go back a little ways. Let's build 2 of them. My next purchases are going to be the Museum and C3PO. Ooh, those are good choices. I like it. Is all 12 just for that one mech? Yes, it is. All 12 is just for this one mech. There will be a few extra pieces that you don't use, because there always are a few when you're doing these Dreamzzz sets. So that's why we've got, like, these pieces in here are the ones that we didn't use in previous sets. Like, this was from Izzy's Animals. If you built the bird or the turtle, then you would have this little face piece on it. Or like these were for the wings for the pterodactyl. So there's always a few extra pieces, even more than what you would normally get with Lego for these Dream sets, because they're pieces that you would have needed for the other version, but it's usually not very many. You know, it's usually just like a few pieces that you don't need for this particular model. And if you built the other one, there would be a few different pieces that you didn't use. Just kind of how it goes. Looney Do It is a great model. Yes. Need him to go with R2. Oh, yeah. Have a little 3PO on R2. Love that. Oh, I see that color, right? Yeah, it's definitely got some Buzz Lightyear vibes going on. I don't drink. Lego is my vice. LOL. Same. Sticker 10. Been there, done that, where it was like, what I have to build 2 of them when I missed a step. I hate that. Yeah. I usually try to pay enough attention that if there's something that I have to do twice, I just do them at the same time, but don't always get it. Sometimes I miss it, and that's just is what it is. It's fine. Okay, getting this mech coming along. Yep, and here's a bunch of stuff that we didn't use because we're doing this version of it. So that's what I'm saying. Like, usually in Lego sets, these would not be extra pieces, but these I'm assuming would have been used for the other versions in some way in that step. So, bag 4, let's do it. I'm so confused because the first mech doesn't look like it would have 12 bags. I know, I mean, some of the bags are a little bit small, but I mean, he is a pretty sizable mech. He's got a lot of different details in him, you know? These legs are very big, the arms, the shoulder things, the weapons. Like, there's quite a few different details in this, so I guess we'll just see what happens. Oh, we got a little guy I gotta build first. Who is this little guy? What's his name? Little building. Snivel. Okay. I had to do some work stuff. I'm back. Welcome back, Jess. TJ, what do you do with the sets you're sent but don't want to keep? Do you take apart and reuse the bricks? Yeah, usually that's what I do. We're not allowed to sell any of the sets that were sent for free. It's against the ambassador rules. You can give them away for free if you want to, but you cannot sell them. So yeah, usually, where did that heck go? Usually I'll just take the bricks apart and put them in my collection. Okay, well, this guy is very cute. I know he's supposed to be a bad guy, but he's like this tiny little evil thing with this giant head. All right, now this, am I going to end up building the same thing twice, just in different directions? Nope. Okay. I probably will, but it'll be another bag. Let's just build it the regular way. I won't worry about trying to build two things at once. I was gonna get the castle, but I saw a reviewer and the temple city is better. Wait, gonna get what castle? Oh, Castle Nocturnia. And the temple city they said is better. It might be. I can definitely let you know. I'll be building this one in the next couple days. So if you'd like a second opinion, I'm sure the reviewer you saw was very thorough. But you know, if you want a second opinion, stick around. I'll let you know what I think. Well, I told my husband after this move and money is gonna be tight, but for my birthday and Christmas, there's a couple Lego sets I want. So hopefully Christmas will be good this year. Nice. Always good to have a couple Lego sets on your Christmas wish list, I think. Looney, it's been a tough couple months, but we're getting better. We had to move from Arizona to Wyoming in the matter of 2 days. Oh, yeah. I mean, you told us about the move. I think Looney is more meaning, have you been good this year so that Santa can bring you your stuff, right? Are you on the naughty list or the nice list this year? There was barely any interior, and the build didn't look finished out enough. Okay, I could see that. I could see that for sure. How much was the tournament Temple City again? I can't remember. Are they about the same price? Are they both about $200? Most definitely, we are definitely loving the atmosphere. It was a drastic change. Well, that's good. We're glad you're loving it. That's good. Big moves like that can be tough, especially when you don't see them coming. You don't have time to prepare for it. Glad you guys are liking it. $230, I think. 230. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so yeah, like 200 versus 230. Those are comparable sets then, I guess. I mean, the Tournament Temple City was my number 2 set of the new Ninjago releases, so it was definitely a good one. They definitely did a nice job on that set, so might be tough for them to beat it for this release. We'll see. You never know. They're using a lot of this piece in these builds. Like, I've never used these pieces before this build, and in this one, they're using it, like, all over the place. We got some in the panda, we got some in the animals, got it on this one. Wonder if that's just like a Dreamzzz thing, or if they're starting to rely on using this piece in general more often. I could see that. TJ, I'm always good. Oh, good. Good, good. But, you know, it's also okay if you're not always good. Resident therapist says it's okay to not be okay. And you can get, like, Mateo, for example, in a $30 set, and Lloyd you can only get in that and the horrible combo vehicle. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, you can get Lloyd, or Mateo you can get in... Oh, which one? Is it in this one? Yeah, Mateo's in this little... We haven't built this one yet. But yeah, Mateo's in this little one, so you can grab that if you really want Mateo. That's true. I didn't realize that Lloyd was only in that one and the combo vehicle, and the combo vehicle was trash, so no one should get it. I might get this or the Big Raven on August 1st. The Big Raven, Kaden, that one's my favorite one so far. That one's super, super cool. Really enjoyed that build. It's sitting over there. You just can't see it on the table right now because we're a little crowded. Oh, need to go to sleep. It's nearly 11 p.m. here. Night all. Night, Looney. Take care. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to chat with you again. I might get the Star Destroyer, but that's 160, and the Cal Kestis 25th anniversary figure is in the last bag of 14. Oh, that, I mean, the Cal Kestis figure is really the thing that I want of the new stuff, for sure. So I'm with you on that one. I don't know what I'm gonna do there. So I definitely would like that Cal Kestis figure, but is it worth getting the entire set for that one figure if I don't love the set itself, you know? Maybe I'll just see how much Cal Kestis ends up being sold for after the set's released. He'll probably be an expensive one if we're being honest, because he's a very popular character and he's only being released in that one set. Real quick, because I gotta head out, any suggestions for some really, really good shelving for my Lego that I can take apart in a move again? That you can take apart in a move again? I mean, the IKEA Billy bookshelves are what I use, but they're not very easy to take apart. So unfortunately, no, I don't. Yeah, sorry. And the other minifigures are so boring. Yeah. I guess it's not a set that I'm super excited about, but like, am I going to be forced to get it just to get Cal Kestis? I might. Yeah, April, the only other thing that I could think of is getting floating shelves. IKEA's got some good floating shelves that are a good size. And then, you know, you would have to take them on and off the wall, which I know can be a bad thing if you're renting and moving and all that stuff. So that's not always the best option, but they are easy to move with because they are completely flat. So that's maybe an option. I might get the Source Dragon maybe. The Source Dragon was a great set. They did a really good job with the Source Dragon. What the? Hello there. Hi, Martin. Good evening. Welcome in. How you doing? What's going on? Oh, we got a little pink coming in on this one. I didn't think pink would be in the aesthetic for this set, but I guess I do see it on there a little bit. Okay. It's like some very hot pink color on here too. I got an email from IKEA saying that Billy is no longer sold in my store. I have to go to Target version. What? That's crazy. Billy's like one of their staple products. That's surprising that they would abandon it like that. Oh, these are the hands. Okay, I just put that together. So if that tells you anything, this is the hand. There's the thumb and like the little fingers. So that tells you a little bit of the size of this mech. That's how big the hands are. Wow. Okay. It's kind of a big boy. Or the hands are just a little oversized, but still. There's the mech starting up with the hand and the arm in there. Caught up to live now. Nice, Jess. Nice. That's one of the great things about the YouTube lives, that you can catch up. Hopefully I can get the battle arena early. Yes, hopefully, Caden. That's okay. I know it's a really tough one, so I'm not really rebuilding my Lego yet because, you know, within 6 months, I know we're going to be moving our final home. Okay, well, at least it'll be your final home at that point, right? That'll be good. Bag 5. Who's Billy, and why does he have so many bookshelves? That is an excellent question. Okay, building the same exact thing except opposite. Knew that was coming. Have to build the right arm and hands now. Hi TJ, how are you doing today? Albert, I'm great. Welcome in. How are you? I'm great, a little tired from a long day of work. How are you? You know, building Lego, can't complain. I had a long day of work too, though. Can't lie. I had a full schedule of clients today. So seeing most days, I've got like at least 1 or 2 of my slots that I don't have a client in that I'm able to relax a little bit or catch up on paperwork, you know, get some office-y things done, make sure that I'm caught up on everything, but not today. Today was straight clients all the way through, which is sometimes a good thing because it makes the day feels like it goes a little bit faster when you're busy, but also can be a little bit tiring. Speaking of which, let's get some water. Anyway, always a pleasure talking with you, TJ. Enjoy the building. I'll catch you later. All right, April, thank you. Always a pleasure for you too. Thanks for joining. I'm the only person on my team at work today. Yay. Ooh. Yep, that'll do it. That'll work you hard, right? Bing, 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 bing. Oh, I guess now I can talk about the Technic McLaren, the one that we're going to be building pretty soon here. I'm assuming some of you guys saw that announcement post that I was able to throw up. It's sitting over there in the corner right now, and you know, you guys know my feelings on Technic. It's not my favorite, so I'm a little bit worried about doing an entire Technic set. But I was thinking maybe this set will like change my mind about Technic. Who knows? Maybe building the McLaren will be like, wow, that was so awesome and so amazing. I want to build more Technic now. I don't know, maybe. You never know, I guess. I need some more Lego. I agree, Caden. Well, the problem is I always agree with that for everyone, no matter what. I think we all could use more Lego in our life all the time. unfortunately, budgets often get in the way, right? How many pieces does the McLaren have? Great question. It does it say in the box? I think it does, actually. One second. Let me throw this little sub-assembly together, and I'll go and I'll check the box on the McLaren and see how many pieces it's got. I know that it's going to cost $450 US, so it is an expensive one, but you know, all of those like super collector's edition Technic cars have been very pricey, so that's not super surprising. And that's sometimes one of the ones like what we were talking about earlier. Technic cars sometimes fall into those categories of going above the 10 cent per piece average because they've got like really big pieces, like the wheels and the different panels and stuff are much bigger than the average piece. So they don't quite follow the same 10 cent per piece rule that a lot of the other sets do. Okay. Arm is on. Now let's check out the box. Here it is. If anyone missed that announcement post, feel free to go check it out. I just do like a close-up on the box. So here's the box. We've got a really pretty picture of the car on the back there. This, or on the front. On the back, we've got, oh, geez, it's heavy, what the actual car is going to look like. And it says 3,893 pieces. So yeah, it is over or under. It didn't hit the 10 cent per piece average that we usually like to look for. It is a bit more expensive than the 10 cent per piece average, but I do think that that's because it's a big Technic car and the wheels are like this big. So like if that wheel counts as one piece, then like how many pieces would it have taken to make a piece that size, like equivalent, if that makes sense. If you're using smaller pieces, you've got 4 wheels that are this size, you know, it kind of throws off your piece count when you're getting pieces that are that big. So the only ones I want aren't coming out for another few weeks. Oh, but you're so close. Remember back in, what was it, May? When we were building those Jurassic World sets and we were saying how they didn't come out until August 1st and we were so anxious for them? Well, look at that, Caden. We are so close to August 1st. You almost made it. Just a couple more weeks and you'll be there. I love McLaren, but I'm not paying for that. That is totally fair, Jess. I wouldn't have either if they didn't send it to me, to be honest. Firstly, because I'm not a huge Technic person, but also because I'm not a huge car person. So there's many reasons why, if it had not been sent to me, I probably would not have been getting it. But I'm glad they did send it to me because it lets me try out something new. Lets me try my hand at something in the Lego world that I otherwise probably wouldn't have, you know? I can broaden my Lego horizons, so to say. Which, speaking of Lego Horizons, that Horizons video game, I am so excited for, and very, very hopeful that they will be adding some Horizon sets to the lineup. Some more of the machines would be great, because, you know, that Technic was a great set, but I want to see a few more. I want the Thunderjaw. I want all of them. The Stormbird. I want to see all those cool monsters. Is the big tumbler from Batman all Technic? I really like that one. No, actually the big Batman tumbler I've got up there. You probably can't see it on the camera. It's a little bit of Technic, but it's mostly bricks. Luckily, yeah. Because I felt the same. It looks like it's going to be a big Technic one, but it's not. It's mostly bricks with just a little bit of Technic on the inside for like structures and supports and stuff. So yeah. That's one big car. It really is. It's going to be a very, very large build. Like the wheels, like it's got the life size on the wheel. the wheel is as big as my fist. So it's going to be a big, so what is that, like that big for the wheel? Like it's going to be a big car. Okay. Next hand completed. Mech is coming along. Hopefully Walmart is nice and lets me get the arena early. Hopefully. I hope that for you too. Although I don't hope that for Walmart because they could get in trouble for that. Let me just check a message here real quick. Gotta make sure. Okay, great. Where did you place the Baradur? Baradur is on a shelf over there. It's on the top shelf where it's like this far from hitting the roof or the ceiling. Yeah, so as you well know, that Baradur is a very large set, so just barely fit on one of my shelves. Okay, is this Logan? I think this is Logan. This is Logan! Ooh, and he's got a cool little hoodie thing? It's like a hoodie with a hat on inside of it. I like that. Why did the other Logan not have that? The one that came with his panda. Yeah, look at this dual molded piece here. It's like for a hoodie with a cap on inside. That's a very fun little molded piece. I like that. And he's got his hockey stick. So he's ready to go. There's Logan. Again, I think Logan's face would be so perfect to use if someone wanted to make like a Nightcrawler or a Beast from X-Men. Because he's got the smiling face on that side, and then he's got like angry baring his teeth on that side. I think that would be like perfect. You remember what happened way back in December? Way back in December. No, that's just making me think of, do you remember 21st night of September? Panda looks weird, man. I might get it, but just because it looks so dumb, but I can't tell the best. It is kind of a weird looking little mech, but it's also kind of like cute in a way. Because it looks weird, it's also kind of cute. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but he's got like his little machine gun, you know, it's kind of fun. I'm here! Joseph is here. Welcome in, Joe. How you doing? Do you prefer Joseph or Joe? Or do you prefer something else? Oh, whoa. Joey, oh, okay, Joey, you got it, Joey. Oh, so what happened is I tried to get the coal battle pack and the small coal mech, and they wouldn't let me. Oh, I do remember, yeah, at Walmart. Yeah, I remember you talking about that. Yeah, that was a bummer. Because you would think like, well, you put it out on the shelves, so let me buy it. That's why whenever someone puts something out on the shelves early, like I found early stuff on the shelves at Kohl's a couple of times, never tell them at the cashier, the cash register, never tell them, wow, I'm so glad I found this set early, because then they'll be like, what? That's not supposed to be out yet? Okay, we're taking it back. I made that mistake my first time and they almost took it back. The lady was like, oh, it's not supposed to be released yet? Well, I guess it's already out on the shelves, so, you know, whatever, go ahead. But I think if it had been anyone else at the store, you know, if it had been a manager or something, they would have been like, oh, yeah, give that back, please. How is this set so far? Joey, this one is pretty good. It's a cool little mech. It's a big set, actually. It's not a little mech, it's a big mech. It's got like 12 bags in the set. We're on bag 5 right now, so like we've still got a long way to go. Which is cool, because sometimes these sets can feel like they're just done and over with a bit too quickly, you know? I'm gonna check Kohl's. Kohl's is my go-to for early release stuff. I have never seen anything early released at my Target or Walmart, but I have seen a couple of times early release stuff at Kohl's. Although not recently, that was like a year or two ago. Maybe they got someone working there now who's a little bit more on top of their jobs. Have a nice build. I'm going to sleep. I have a long day of work tomorrow as well. No worries, Martin. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you. Have a good night. Target registers are programmed to know when street dates are, so you literally can't buy stuff early. Oh, I did not know that. I've heard so many people finding stuff early at Target and saying they bought it early at Target. Is it maybe just like at some stores they do that and others they don't? How am I hearing about other people getting stuff early at Target? Target is great sometimes and other times is lacking. Ah, yeah, there you go. Fair enough. Yeah, because I've definitely seen like videos of people on TikTok and Instagram and stuff at Target showing like an early release set. And so I wonder what's the deal. Maybe Target's weird. Yeah, apparently everywhere is weird. Because I would think that every store would be better at knowing when they're allowed to put product out on the floor, but apparently not. Apparently that's asking too much. Which, you know, not complaining because I've been able to get sets early that way before. Okay, sticker 4. Where do you go? Excellent. They have made the packaging cheaper of some of my favorite board games like Villainous. Ooh, have they? I feel like a lot of companies are doing that these days, trying to cut corners and stuff, you know? Why would they do that? That's such a bad way to do that instruction. Literally, look at this. Can you see that on your picture? They have you make this little sub-assembly and then they point to the back of it. Like you literally cannot see where it's supposed to go from that angle. Why would they do that? That is a mistake. That's a problem, Lego. The employees that put stuff on the shelves don't look at the street dates printed on the boxes. Even if it's on the shelf, you can't buy it. The computer's like, no, like the stream. Thank you, Jess. And yes, that is good to know. I guess that makes sense that they put stuff on the shelves and the computer doesn't let you. Kohl's, luckily, did not have that issue when I have bought stuff there before. Your top camera is way less laggy than last stream. Good to hear, Joey. I don't know what was the deal with that last stream. That was a bit annoying, and I couldn't figure out what was going on with it. So whatever it was, it's fixed now. So I guess that's really all that matters. This goes here. Not all the way through though. Oh, and we are using like almost all of the pieces in this bag. Wow. Good job, Lego. It's kind of impressive. Okay, and then this goes where? Where does this go? Here. Wow, that is a large. That's a large mech leg that we got there. Okay, awesome. Apparently Logan has a color theme. Oh no, because this one's Logan. Logan is the panda with the blue and white. I was gonna say these two mechs look very similar with the blue and white, but this one is not Logan's mech. This one is Z-Blob's mech. So I guess they just have similar color schemes. I legit want to go to sleep right now. We'll do it. You can go to sleep. Complete side note, I think you would like Planet Coaster. And they just announced Planet Coaster 2. What is Planet Coaster? I don't even know what that is. Hey, first live. Hey, Kellen, welcome to your first live. Glad to have you. If you haven't already, make sure that you have subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any more lives. Get notified whenever we go live. But yeah, welcome in. Working on Mateo and Z-Blob the Knight's mech battle suit. This is what, number 6 of the 8 that we've been working on. So we're just slowly but surely making some progress on all of these Dream sets that are releasing on August 1st. I'm at work another 4 hours. Oh, bummer. Yeah, welcome in everyone. Glad to have everyone. We got some new people. We've had a couple new people actually joining in for their first live stream today. That's awesome. If it's your first time, welcome. If you're watching on the replay, now that we're on YouTube, we get replays, which is great. Welcome. Glad to have you too. I guess one nice thing about the replay is that if you were watching it and you just wanted to see what the build looked like, you could just do a little like time-lapse 2x speed playback for the video and just watch how the build comes together. That would be kind of cool. But we're glad that you're here live because that means that we can get to chat and hang out. You need to look up that game. Oh, it's a game. Okay. Yeah, Planet Coaster 2. All right, I will look it up. Hi, TJ. Hi, Alex. Welcome. Welcome in. How you been? Oh, 4 of these. Okay. Oh, this is going to be for the bottom of the foot, isn't it? Yeah, that's totally what this piece is for. And then you're going to have me put those little rubber stopper things on there. Ha, I knew it. Except sometimes these rubber stopper things are not quite grippy enough to actually do their job. Sometimes these mechs are so big and heavy that they still just slide out from underneath these little rubber stoppers. But I guess they're better than nothing. Good that we have them, at least. Okay, and we get sticker 11. I've been good. How are you, Alex? I'm doing great. It's always a good day when I'm building Lego, you know? It's always a good time. Had a full day of work today. Now I get to unwind with some Lego. You know, life's good. And then sticker 13, which looks very similar, but I guess is different. Oh, it's just reversed sticker, that's why. That makes sense. Always a good day when building, definitely. I applied for a job today. I hope I get it. Nice. What'd you apply for, Alex? Is it something that you're like a job that you really want? Or is it more just like you just got to apply for any job kind of a deal? Okay, yeah, this is going to be the foot for this mech. You know what? That's actually pretty solid since the tire's on the back of that too. That's going to keep that in place pretty well. Excellent. I applied for a store assistant job in a supermarket near me. I'm wanting to become an electrician, so it would build up my confidence with customers. Very cool. Getting some more experience is always a good thing. Oh, what the? Okay, I did not expect this. Okay, and then sticker 6. So wanting to be an electrician, Alex, is that something you've known for a long time, or is that a new discovery? And I guess the follow-up question is, why do you want to be an electrician? What is it about electricianing that is interesting to you? Okay, that's a pretty cool design there. A little shoulder pad and that circle there for that arm. Yeah, that's looking cool. Oh, whoops. That, okay. I wanted to be an electrician ever since I was born. I really don't know what got me into doing it. Hey, well, that's cool. If you've known what you wanted to do for that long, good on you. I feel like most people don't figure out what they want to do until much, much later. So if you've wanted to do that your whole life, that is very cool. Go for it. Go all in on it. If you know what you want to do, really makes a lot of things in life easier. Extra. Oh no, we're going to use these. Awesome. Oh, that makes sense, actually. One here. The other one over here. Dope. Look at Z-Blob. Z-Blob's looking great. We got the whole left side of the mech finished now. Well, almost. I don't know if it's actually fully finished, but it looks pretty finished. So now we'll get that right side finished with the right leg and the shoulder pads. I can't wait for them to clear in P1 build. Alex, that is going to be an insane day of building. Absolutely insane. It's actually going to be much more than one day, for sure, because it's a $450 set, 3,800 pieces. 3,800 pieces with my average building speed would take like probably around 8 hours. So it's going to be at least 3 live streams, probably 3 or 4. Unless we do like one crazy long live stream like we've done before, but probably not. It's too bad we can't do the like challenges over here on YouTube like we could on TikTok. That was one thing about TikTok that I did like. Being able to like have you guys like race me with the likes and stuff. That was a fun way to keep the motivation going. There's not many things that I miss about the TikTok live streams, but that is one of them. Most definitely. I'm definitely going to have to save up for it. It's $389 in the UK. Yeah, it's an expensive one. It is a pricey build for sure. I was saying earlier, I'm not sure if it's one that I would have gotten for myself if I hadn't been sent it for the review, but I'm really glad that they sent it to me for the review because that's, you know, probably the only way that I would have built it. And now I get to kind of expand my Lego fandoms. You know, I get to try something new. A fully Technic set. I don't usually do fully Technic sets. And a car set. I'm not a huge car guy, so I don't usually do the really big, expensive car sets. Usually the only car sets that I do would be like cars from a famous movie or like the small little sports, not sports. What's the word, guys? Speed champs. That's the word. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Getting to try something new. Never a bad thing. I guess not never a bad thing. I guess trying something new can be a bad thing. Usually not a bad thing. I always have never liked Technic, but I got one of the smaller Technic sets and I did kind of enjoy it. You know what? I think that's awesome that you took something that you didn't usually like, but you tried a new one anyway. It's a good way to expand your horizons. I also don't usually do Technic. It's usually not my favorite way of building, but I certainly appreciate Technic for all the things that it allows you to do in the built brick sets. So, you know, I appreciate Technic as a, what's the word? As a technique or as a tool. I've never tried building an entire Technic set, so I guess we'll see how it goes. Could be great, could be not. But I guess if you're going to build a Technic set, building a huge $450 supercar is a pretty cool way to do it, right? Pretty good way to start out. So can't complain there. Ugh. Okay. Nice. Almost got the both legs on. Just need to build the feet. And the feet seemed like it went pretty quick in the last bag. So bag 9, let's get it. Guys, we might finish this whole thing in just one day. That would be crazy. I think it's just how it turns out in the end. It fascinates me how the little pins can turn into art. That is a totally valid point. Yeah. Yeah, they do build some pretty amazing things out of Technic. And yeah, like how do these pins and rods and things turn into something so cool? Definitely a good point with that. So who is this? Is this Mad Teo? No, this is Dugan. We already built Mad Teo. Not Dugan, Dogan. Evil Logan. Oh, I just noticed he's got heterochromia. He's got 2 different colored eyes. That's kind of fun. There we got Dogan, evil version of Logan, and I don't know if you can tell on the camera or not, but he's got 2 different colored eyes. So that's a kind of a cool thing. Okay, let's build this foot. How many Dreamzzz sets is there left? After this one, there's 2 more. We've got the giant Castle Nocturnia, and we've got the small Midnight Never Witches Nightmare Creatures. So we got a couple. Just 2 left. Literally a couple. The biggest one, Castle Nocturnia, is definitely going to take a few days to build. Like for sure. The Midnight Neverwitch's Nightmare Creatures should be a pretty quick one. So next time we'll probably start with the Neverwitch's Nightmare Creatures. Do that one first, and then do Castle Nocturnia after that, build as much as we can, and then we'll, you know, obviously not get it all finished. So then we'll stop and we'll have to finish up another time. Oh wow, that is quite cool. The way the mech is coming along, yeah, they're doing a really good job on this mech. I don't think it's gonna be nearly as good as Cole's mech because it doesn't have the kneecaps and the ankle pistons and all those very, very cool details from that Ninjago mech. But it's gonna be cool. It's gonna be a cool one. But you know, the bar for cool mechs has been set very, very, very high by Cole's Titan Dragon mech. That thing was awesome. I don't know if any mech will ever surpass that one, to be honest. These sets do actually look quite good, to be honest. Alex, I will not lie. I was skeptical of the Dreamzzz sets, just because, you know, the theme itself is kind of aimed towards younger kids. You know, it's got the little cartoon show. The sets are all ages 9 and up. But I am very, very impressed with the quality of these sets. They've got really nice designs, really good color theory, really good inventive building styles. The fact that you can rebuild them as different things gives them a lot of value for your money. That, like, some of them you can build and then take apart and rebuild 3 times. And not just like the Creator 3-in-1s where, like, you know, you've got your main one and then the other 2 are like smaller, not as good versions. Like, all 3 of the versions of these builds are all equally large, equally complex, impressive builds. So yeah, the Dreamzzz sets have definitely impressed me. I wasn't quite sure how I would feel about them when I first started, but yeah, I'm sold. Yo, I'm here, Ezra! Ezra's in the house. Welcome, Ezra. Good to see you. Or see you typing. Which set is this now, Ezra? This is the Z-Blob Battle Mech. Z-Blob the Knight Battle Mech. One of the Dreamzzz ones coming out on August 1st. It's a very cool one so far. I think I'm realizing that I like mechs a lot more than I wanted to admit. There's just something so cool about building a big robot, you know? Like, you just can't deny there's something cool about big robots. And seeing all the different techniques that they're using to build these things is very impressive. Okay, we got 2 legs. We can stand. So there it is. It's coming together. And the legs, very sturdy. Like, definitely some sturdy legs. They can't pivot outwards, which is unfortunate. But they can go back and forth and out, like out this way, but they can't like tilt outwards, if that makes sense. But still, really, really well designed. All right, let's get these little shoulder pieces up, and then we are almost there, guys. Like, I normally don't do this long of a live stream in one go, because I try to kind of save some of the builds for other days, but like I think we might just finish this guy up today. We've still got 3 bags left, but they're kind of smaller bags. So what do you say? Should we just finish this guy today? I wasn't too keen on them when I was in the Lego store. I might have to pick one up. I felt the same, yeah. And now I'm like, I'm changing my mind. I still don't know if I will buy a whole lot of them for myself personally, but as far as recommendations for other people go, this one will definitely be one that I would recommend, especially if you've got kids. Like these are very, very, gonna be very fun sets for kids. And like I always say with the Creator 3-in-1s, you get such good value for your money when you can buy one Lego set, build it one time as one thing, and then take it apart and build it another time as a whole other thing. Like that's always going to be impressive in my book. Definitely a good way to stretch your Lego budget, because then you build one set and then you can take it apart and build the others, and you get like 3 times as much playtime for your money. Yeah, I say that's a win. Yo, that battle mech looks cool, right? We got this other little battle mech. You know, this is like a smaller, like $20 set or something, 25 maybe, with a little panda. It's like, it's cute, it's fun, but like this one's definitely impressive. They've done a good job with these. What's the next set after this one? Ezra. Okay, so we've got 2 more Dreamzzz sets to build in this release. This is our 6th out of 8, so we've been doing a lot of Dreamzzz stuff recently. But we do have 2 more left to build, which will be... Oh, good. That just went right on. Next one we're going to do at the start of our next live is this Neverwitch's Nightmare Creatures. It's like a cool, spooky little build. But then the big one, the last one we have is the biggest one of all, Castle Nocturnia. This is a very large set. I don't know how many pieces because it doesn't say on the box right now. I don't know. But yeah, it's got 2 options. Just like this one, the 2 options look pretty much identical. I won't lie. Like they look super, super similar, the 2 options that they give you. So that's not like the most impressive one, but that's going to be a cool set to build, I think, nonetheless. I love the 3-in-1s, they're so good. I agree, Alex. The 3-in-1s, I have said for a very long time, are some of the most underrated sets. I think they get slept on quite a bit. They're fantastic designs, really good price, really good build qualities. Like the 3-in-1s are really well done. And now these ones are kind of taking that same spot for me. That like all the designs of these have been really good, and the fact that you can build multiple sets from the same thing is awesome, and they're really well designed sets too. So you get good value for your money, you get fun, inventive designs and builds. Kids, of course, are gonna have a ton of fun with these because of the dream in imagination aspect of these. They're kind of like some crazy off the wall stuff going on with them, which is very cool. Yeah, I think it's great. I think these are definitely going to be a hit for a lot of people. Oh, so you're going to do the big set last. Yes. Big set will be last. I mean, that small one will take, you know, hardly any time at all. So that small one will be the start of our next live tomorrow. And then the big one we'll do right after that. So we will get started on the big one tomorrow. But we definitely won't finish the big one tomorrow. I can tell you that. It's going to be a large and long build process for that one. But it'll be cool. Okay, there we go. That bag is done. Ooh, I am liking this mech. It has got some really nice designs, like the hands and stuff on here. They're doing a very cool job with these ones. Good mech. Okay, bag 10. itty bitty little bag 10. Look how tiny it is. Looks like this is just the head for the Mech. Makes sense that it would be a small bag. Well, it is for the best if you do the big one last. Oh, Ezra, why do you feel that's for the best? Save the best for last? Is it that kind of a thing? Well, it'll probably be the best build with a lot of minifigs. That is true. It is definitely the most minifigs. It's, well, I don't know if you can count Z-Blob as a minifig. It's just a tiny little printed piece. But actual minifigs, we've got 6. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little Dreamwing things. And a red panda. And 2 little blobs. So there are a lot in there. Okay, here's our little helmet for the Mech. So our Mech's got a face. Pretty cool face too. Now bags 11 and 12 at the same time. So yep, last 2 bags. We are gonna finish up the Mech right now. Gonna have a lot of pieces out on the table for a minute here. Okay, try to spread some of these out. Okay. I don't usually sort, but with this many big pieces, might as well. If I had to get one of these Dream Season 2 sets, I would want the Battle Mech and the T-Rex build. You know what? So far, those two have been very cool. Also, I think the Midnight Raven, though, might be my favorite one. Just because it's, like, so, like, different. I love the dark, like, the black with the translucent pink. It's, like, such a fun aesthetic. Honestly, though, almost all of them have been super cool. If I end up doing a ranking of these, it's going to be a very difficult job to rank which of these ones is my favorites. Because, like, the smaller ones aren't, like, as amazing, of course, just because that's just usually the way that it goes. But the bigger sets all have very cool things about them, and it would be very challenging to say which one is the best. So I think so much of it is just going to, like, none of them are bad builds. It's just going to come down to what's your, like, personal preference of your aesthetic, or what type of thing do you like better to build. You know, if you're someone who prefers building castles over mechs, then obviously you're going to like Castle Nocturnia. And if you're someone who's really into mechs, you're going to like these two mechs. They're all really good. Plus, I have never built a Dream set yet. Hey, I hadn't either before building these ones, and I think they've convinced me. They have sold me on Dreamzzz being a good theme for Lego. They did a good job. I should try and get one set this year. Honestly, Ezra, I think you should. And this is a really good time to do it because this is a good lineup. Like, I would tell you that I think any of these that you get, you're going to enjoy. Like, even just these little pieces, like, they're so cool and well designed with the color scheme and everything. For these little, like, wing rocket pack things that he's got on the back there. Super cool. Well, I'm broke, but when it's Christmas, I'll probably get money. You know what? Great. That's a good time to get money. Add some Lego to your Christmas wish list. And these will definitely still be out by then. They're releasing in August, so they will certainly still be for sale by the time Christmas comes around. And then I'll use my money to get a set, maybe 2 sets. Yeah. This will be a good year for a lot of Christmas Lego, I think. There are some very cool sets in here that a lot of people are going to be liking. Hey, wing blade thing number 2 complete. Looking very, very cool. All right, what now? These last 2 bags are just giving us all the really cool accessories and stuff. Okay, got a cool little like energy shield. Holding in one hand. Nice. Pretty cool there. And now it looks like we're building the sword. Yeah. You should make a Discord server for your YouTube and a lot of people would join. I have never been really into Discord. I've tried using Discord for other, like, you know, my friends who play D&D and stuff, and I just don't love Discord as a platform. But also, honestly, the bigger reason that I probably won't do that, even though I think it's a good idea, I'm just already so swamped with, like, trying to keep up with having Instagram and TikTok and YouTube and like trying to keep up with all those places to post things and update and check messages and all that. Like having another place that I had to keep up and check messages and everything would just be exhausting for me. So as much as I think it's a good idea and I appreciate it, and it would probably, you're right, it probably would get a lot of people on it. That's just too much work for me. At this point, anyway. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future I'll do that. Okay, and then they give us a bunch of little green dots for his little machine gun shoulder things there. Excellent. We finished, guys. I did not expect to finish this all in one day, but we did. So that's good. That's cool. Not mad about that. Put all these little green dots in here. Seems fair. Well, I'm in Discord right now, and I have a lot of friends. Well, tell all your Discord friends to come hang out on our YouTube. Tell them to give me a follow and a subscribe, because honestly, like, it's been hard trying to move people over from TikTok to YouTube. Like, we've got 135,000 people on TikTok, but like less than 3,000 on YouTube. It's a challenge. So anyone who's still watching, tell your friends, bring them over to join us here on YouTube. We're gonna have some fun times. But here he is. Here's Z-Blob the Knight Mech Battle. This is a cool little set. Comes with some good figures. This is a great mech, honestly. Like, they did a really, really nice job with him. You could fit, I don't know, which, would it be Mateo, maybe? Is Mateo gonna go in the mech? You have to drop his stuff to get in there. Or standing. I'm not sure if Mateo can even fit in here with his little gun. Oh, nope. Maybe if I put it this way. Nah, we'd have to take that off. Okay. Well, take that off, and then Mateo fits in here easily. He's kind of piloting the mech in there. Plus, I forgot that I had Twitter. I had 13 friend requests. Nice! I used to be on Twitter. I've never done Twitter for Lego. Well, now it's X, right? So I've never done Twitter for Lego. I just had my personal one on there for a while, but it's just become like so bad lately that I'm like, I don't even want to deal with it now that it's X and it's just crazy. But here's our mech. He's very cool. I really like the sword and the shield, the little wing blade things that he's got on there. The feet are really well designed. I feel like the feet are usually the weakest part of the mech, that like they can tip over super easily, but like he's solid. He's well designed. He's not going anywhere. So yeah, well done Lego, good design. Okay, everyone, if you are still here, if you've made it this far, thank you so much. Ezra, everyone else who's in the chat right now. That mech looks epic. I agree, Ezra, doesn't it? Super, super cool. Oh, and the face can, you know, turn and stuff, so you can have him posable a little bit. He's not the most posable mech. That's why this guy, I'll just pull him down for a second. Not only does this mech look awesome, like the design of Cole's Titan Dragon mech was so cool, but he is posable in like every way. Like, I've made this guy do yoga poses before. So here's him next to Mateo's, or next to Z-Blob mech. Obviously, they're very different aesthetics. This one's more like cartoonish. It's really fun. It's really well designed. This one is just like epic and awesome. And this one, the posability, you can do everything. This one, not quite so posable. So this mech still definitely wins by a long shot in the reviews department. But for a smaller, simpler, and slightly less expensive mech, I think they did a really nice job with this one. So there we go. That is now 6 of our 8 Dreamzzz sets done. Nice build. Thank you, Kelly. Good to see ya. Just finished this one up, and we're gonna be signing off on the live. Next time, come on back. We're gonna start with the Neverwitch's Nightmare Creatures, which can either be this Raven, this, I don't know, like devil person or this like fox thing. We'll probably just stick with the raven as we've been doing the main cover photos of each one so far. We'll start with this one. This won't take very long. This will take like 30 minutes or so. And then we will go tomorrow into Castle Nocturnia, the biggest set of the Dreamzzz releases that are coming out on August 1st. This is going to be a very big, very cool build. It's kind of like an MC Escher kind of feel, where you can turn the city like on its side. So like this is one direction it can be. You can also have it be this direction, and now this is the top. And then you can also turn it this direction, and now this tree is the top. So it's like a very cool concept for the city. So I'm really excited to see how it turns out. We will not finish that next time because that's a huge set, and that's going to take, you know, several hours that we will not be doing all of it at once. But we hope you join us for it anyway. Damn, Cole's Mech is big. Cole's Mech is big. Cole's Mech is a fantastic build and a fantastic mech. It was my #1 from the Ninjago drop. The new one looks bulky. Busy build day tomorrow. Yeah, we got a lot to do tomorrow, Kelly. Yeah, this one is a little bit bulky. But I think that's kind of the point, is that they wanted it to be a little bit more like, it's a little bit more kid-friendly, I would say. I mean, it's an ages 9+ build. Well, I think Cole's Mech was like a 14+ or something like that. So it's designed for younger audiences. It's a little bit more cartoonish, like the show is a little bit more cartoonish, you know. It's a little bit more fantastical, whereas Cole's Mech looks like very like legit. I mean, Cole's Mech has freaking pistons in his ankles for the articulation. This one, like I said, not quite as posable, but still cute, still fun, still a nice little mech. I think they did a good job with him. Yeah, so coming back tomorrow, we've got some fun stuff to build. If you are watching the replay and you have not already, make sure that you like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you can come and join the live. We can hang out in the chat. We can have a good time. Did you see the leaks for 2025 Ninjago sets? I see a lot of leaks, and I honestly don't really pay that much attention to them. At least I try not to, because you just never know what's going to end up being true. And you never know what things are like preliminary designs versus what they'll look like in the final product. And even if it is the final product image, there have been a lot of times where I've seen like the blurry leaked picture of a set and been like, wow, that looks terrible. And then when I see the set in person, I'm like, okay, actually, this looks really, really cool. So I try not to get too involved with the leaks. You know, you just never know with so many of those leaks what's going to end up happening. So I try to save my judgments and decisions on sets until we actually get official word from LEGO on certain things and we get official images, you know? Just makes it easier for me. But anyway, thank you guys all for joining so much. Great to have you in. And come on back tomorrow. We will be continuing with more fun builds. So